For this problem, we are told to simplify and to write in the form a plus bi. So when solving complex fractions, I need to start with the denominator right here. So to do that, I need to find a common denominator. So it's going to be 3 plus 2i. So when I convert the 1 into a fraction with 3 plus 2i as a denominator, what I get is 3 plus 2i over 3 plus 2i. And that's all going to be minus 1 over 3 plus 2i. Okay, so from here, when I combine these fractions, I need to add or subtract, in this case, the numerators. So I have 3 plus 2i minus 1 for the top, so 3 minus 1 is 2, so I have 2 plus 2i over 3 plus 2i. So now when I look at the whole fraction, I'm going to get what I see on the right side in blue. So now I have this weird looking thing where I have a fraction inside of a fraction. So to get rid of this fraction, I need to multiply by the reciprocal. So this part right here, the 2 plus 2i over 3 plus 2i, since I'm dividing by that, I need to multiply by the reciprocal. So what I'm doing is I'm taking 3 plus 2 times 3 plus 2i will be on the top now, and then 2 plus 2i will be on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to have 3 plus 6 plus 4i over 2 plus 2i. Notice something that might make this a little easier is that this fraction right here, I can divide everything by 2, and I'm going to get 3 plus 2i over 1 plus I. So I'm going to start on a new page because I'm running out of room. So to simplify further, I need to once again get a common denominator. So the common denominator is going to be 1 plus I. So 3 times 1 plus I for the numerator is going to be 3 plus 3i over 1 plus I. And that's going to be added to 3 plus 2i over 1 plus I. So now I have a common denominator. I can add the numerators together. So the 3 plus 3 will give me 6. 3i plus 2i will give me a 5i. All that's going to be over 1 plus I. Now to simplify completely, I cannot have a radical in the denominator. I need to get rid of the I down there. So to do that, I'm going to multiply by the conjugate. So the conjugate is going to be 1 minus I. So it's going to be 1 minus I over 1 minus I. So for the top, I'm going to get 6 minus 6i plus 5i minus 5i squared. I squared is negative 1, so negative 1 times 5 gives you a, sorry, it's actually negative 1 times negative 5. It's going to give you a plus 5. And that's all going to be over 1 plus I. Okay, so the numerator, I can combine, I'm sorry, once again, the denominator should be 1 plus I times 1 minus I. So what that's going to give me is going to be 1 minus I squared, which is going to be 1 minus a negative 1, which would be 1 plus 1, which would be 2. So now I can simplify, and the numerator, now I'm going to get 11 minus I over 2. And I'm told to write this in the form a plus bi, so I need to separate the fraction. We're going to get 11 over 2 minus 1/2 times I. And that will be my final answer.